Now, legendary footballer Gary Lineker has been sacked from his role as presenter of the BBC flagship soccer highlights show in wake of the criticism of the British government's now asylum policy. The move has in fact triggered a massive storm on the BBC doublespeak that has been completely exposed now, wading into the debate. Meanwhile, even the government is hitting out a detailed report on the same.
The BBC has sacked its star presenter and legendary footballer Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker was sacked over this tweet. He was sacked for his criticism of UK government's new asylum policy. In a no-holds-barred attack, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur has hit out at BBC's double standards. Anurag Thakur said, and I quote, "Interesting to see how the BBC, which makes lofty claims about journalistic objectivity and independence, suspend their star anchor over his social media activity." Fake narrative setting and ethical journalism are inherently contradictory. Those indulging in malicious propaganda forged in concocted facts can obviously never be expected to have the moral fibre or the courage to stand up for journalistic independence. The move has not gone down well with the masses in London.
Well, this feels like a complete mess, and it feels and looks to me like the BBC is capitulating to a Tory-inspired cancel campaign of a presenter whose opinions expressed not on the BBC they just don't like. And I think the BBC has to be really careful here that actually they're doing the opposite of holding up impartiality, and they're actually going against their own intention to be impartial by looking like they're kowtowing to a government and Conservative minister-inspired campaign to take Gary Lineker off air.
Even the UK government has distanced itself from BBC.
Of course, the BBC is an independent organisation. It's separate from government. And I have found that I still enjoy a very, very strong professional relationship with Dr. Jaishankar. I'm enjoying a fantastic hospitality here in Delhi. So I think the relationship between the UK and India is as strong as ever. It's growing stronger by the day. And I'm very much looking, whilst I'm here in Delhi, to build on what is already a good bilateral relationship.
And ironically, the very same BBC that has made stand clear on anti-UK government comments was lecturing India on freedom of speech 2 months ago. The ones who swore allegiance to the colonial vestige once are now donning silence as BBC intolerance completely stands exposed. Bureau Report, Republic TV.